This dessert that I'm starting with today is so incredibly good. The name is lemon curd pudding, and we're going to begin by separating our eggs. I'll never forget the first time that I made this recipe. I have a dear friend named Bob Christian. In fact, he is one of the country's finest decorative artists. He brought me in one morning a recipe. He said, Paula, you've just got to try this. It's so good. He said, it's one of my favorites. And so I said, I'm going to get right on it, Bob. I walked into the kitchen, made it, and we ate the whole pan immediately. I turned right around, made another pan, and we ate it too. It's so delicious. So we're just going to beat these until they form soft peaks. See how quick we did that? Now we're ready to assemble the rest of our dessert. We're going to begin with sugar, flour, about a half a teaspoon of salt. We're just going to blend our dry ingredients in, and then we're going to add our half and half. And if you don't have half and half on hand, you can use milk, it doesn't matter. But I just like the half and half because it makes it just a little bit richer. You know, and another thing I like about this dessert, it's very simple and plain, but you have the ability to dress it up and it really looks like you've gone to some trouble. And we're just going to beat these up just slightly. So we're just going to mix those eggs into there. And now we're just going to add fresh lemon juice. And now we're going to zest these lemons, and this gives it such a nice bite. I would not suggest leaving out your zest. So we're just going to transfer that over to our bowl, and then we're going to take our meringue now and fold it into our batter. And you won't believe when you take this out of the oven, this dessert is going to have a very light, delicate, cake-like top. And then in the bottom, you're going to have this rich lemon custard. And I think when I'm through with this and you see it, you're going to know why I made two recipes back to back. Now we're going to put this into a prepared bowl. You can do this in a square dish or a round dish. I've chosen a round one today. And we have lightly greased it. And we're just going to pour it. You can see it already starting to separate a little bit. You could see some of the liquid coming out that's going to make that wonderful rich custard. And we're going to water bath it because it is a little on the delicate side and we don't want that bottom to burn or get too hard. So that's all we do. We're ready for the oven now. We're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes. And always be careful when you're working with a water bath because you don't want your liquid to go into your dessert and you certainly don't want it to slosh up and burn your hands. And I happen to have another one in this oven and you can see the cake part kind of floating around on top of that custard. And I told you earlier, this looks very plain, but you can dress up this dish to look very, very festive. So with this one, I'm going to plate it up and I've just got to have a taste. And this is good served either warm or cold. But I love putting them in the little compotes. And then you can sprinkle it with a little powdered sugar and let it even flow around on your plate. That'll just let folks know that there's powdered sugar somewhere in this. Now we're just going to top it with a little fresh whipped cream. I love fresh whipped cream. I'm going to stick a little fresh mint and a little lemon twist. And you can see how I transformed this ordinary dessert into a fantastic dessert. I'm starving. Gotta taste it. I can see why we ate the whole thing. It's so good.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.